Doing, baby? It is Sunday. It's Sunday. We get to start a whole new week, baby. It's going to be so exciting, I'm telling you. A never-ending source of entertainment. How y'all doing? I'm glad you're here. Jay Clayton was the first one to jump in. Him and Stephanie Dean is there, and I guess they're going to plan a romantic week away. Wow. Boy, howdy. Life is good, Jay says. Outstanding. Jan Beats is with us. The Remixtress is with us. Dwayne Twizzle, Richard Phillips, Sue Van 50, thank you for being here. BW, Tim Kinnan, Randy Peterson, whoo, pig, buddy. Dina Michael, thank you for being here. Tracy Tobias lives right next door to me now, I'm telling you. So, Christopher Panetta, thank you for being here. Just Coggins is here. Oh, there goes my thing again. Carol Gillens, Doug Schuff, thank you for being here. Let me see. Velda Snyder, our mother hen of the group. No sound.
There's sound. It's good now.
It's good now. You got sound. It was just a figment of your imagination there. Susan Jarrett is here. Maria Betancourt, Mark Perkins, LaDonna Davenberg. Thank you for being here, baby. Irish Giselle is with us. Lady Freedom rocks, and indeed she does. Thank you for being here, baby. Aaron Trombley, who's running for town council up in Monroe, New York. You can support her right there. Erin Trombley's a blue dot up in New York State. She's doing a bang-up job up there and actually running for office. So you could support her by going to her official Act Blue account right there. Anyway, Jane Shanky is with us. Thank you, darling. Dorothy Tyndall. Let me see. Michael Falbauster, thank you for being here. Raven Hawks, thank you. Good evening to you. Let me see. Keith Thompson, my buddy up in Minneapolis, thank you for being here. Let me jump on down here. I'll catch up with the show. Miss Linda is with us. Thank you very much. And anyway, it's Sunday. Busy Sunday for us. Again, I'm starting late. There's been a shift in dynamics here at the house, but we should be good for a little while. Anyway, we might be getting
till Friday.
And good till Friday?
Yeah.
Well, we're down to one vehicle, so there's a lot of shuffling around going on. Martha Olivera, thank you very much for being here. Anyway, I didn't get to see much of the news, so I'm going to tell you about the two stories that I'm familiar with and I wanted to talk about. One, how about that rally yesterday? Whoo, boy, howdy shit. Was that enough for peanuts and popcorn? I'm telling you, it was just amazing. The massive, there had to be dozens of people there. I'm telling you, it was a spectacular. Anybody saw? Yeah, we called it, baby. We did. I told y'all the other day, I didn't think there too many people were going to show up, and sure enough, shit, even fewer than I thought. I was thinking, well, hell, maybe, 300 at the most. No. I don't even think that many were there. I don't even know if they hit 100. It was an embarrassing moment for them, as well it should be. As well it should be. But it was a little bit of entertainment. Hell, they cut it down and shut it down real early. People went on about their business. Here's the idiots right here on parade. These are the only ones that showed up. And so we could take a little smile in that, because we saw it coming. Now, the other story I want to talk about, I really actually don't have the name. I think it's Bray, and I can't find the story right now. But when I was in my truck, I was coming home, and I found this story that had just broke today. And I believe it was in the Washington Post. I'm not sure that it was quoted from, but anyway, it brings up a peculiar situation here in Texas. And that is, a doctor wrote an op-ed. A lady doctor, her name is Dr. Bray, I think. I didn't catch her first name. I kept trying to, and I can't find the story right now. But I believe her name is Dr. Bray, out of San Antonio, Texas. Wrote an op-ed. And this is action, baby. This is courage. She's a doctor in her field of providing women with health care. Women's health care. And the op-ed describes that she performed an abortion on a woman in her first trimester, but after the 6 weeks. And she performed it because she had a duty to care for her patient. Now, she came out and wrote an op-ed about it, gives her name. You know the law here in Texas on September 1st, baby. Anybody associated with, we can sue. You can sue. Hell, anybody can sue. Sue. But the reason the doctor, and bless her heart for the courage that she shows on doing this, because she will be challenged. This is going to force it into the court. She is coming out saying, I provided this health care for my patient. It's against the state law here in Texas. What are you going to do about it? And she has can't remember the name of the organization that backs her up, the legal organization that backs her up, or willing to take on anybody that tries to sue the good doctor. And that way we can get this shit, knocked out. Why wait? Why wait for the Supreme Court to mully around with the case of Mississippi? Hell no, let's go ahead. Let's bring a case, baby. Let's get this in the court so we can get it through Texas, get it through the Texas Supreme Court, and if we have to, we'll take it to the damn Supreme Court of the United States. Because this jackass law that Texas passed cannot stand and will not stand. It's contrary to constitutional law. It is the law of the land ever since 1972. So kudos to the good doctor in San Antonio for being able to pick up that banner and shove it up their butt and dare them to do something, because we need to get this done. So I was just real proud. There's not a whole lot of good things coming out of Texas nowadays. Every time I turn around, there's some idiot making an ass out of himself, usually my governor. So it's good to see somebody in my state stand up like that and have the courage to put herself out there and dare them to do something about it. So good for her. Kudos to her. And just makes me happy. Anyway, I can't hardly read shit. Chris, are you in the room?
I am, sir.
How are you doing?
Happy Sunday, Blue Dot family.
Happy Sunday
to you, John.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you for bringing that extremely courageous story to the family. That's what we need to hear, and
we do. And
we need to bring the fight on, man.
Yes.
I mean, it's what we got to do. We don't have any choice in the matter. They brought the fight. They brought the fight to us, and now we got to fight back with everything we got.
And the good doctor's doing a damn good job of it. I couldn't be prouder of it. Like I said, I need some good news out of Texas.
We have to expose this court,
Yes.
your court in Texas and the Supreme Court, which I think is a Gilead, commander, a bunch of, the aunties on the court and the commanders. Where let's see what they're gonna rule.
Yeah. This is gonna force the issue, and I'm glad of it. Anyway, Chris, thank you for being here. Spark, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you, John.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Did you hear what your governor did to the Lincoln Project?
Oh, pray tell, what did my governor do this time?
The Lincoln Project was going to run the Abbott's Wall commercial they got.
Yes.
During the UT football game yesterday.
Yeah.
And Abbott and his gang got it shut off.
Really?
So he didn't run the ad.
Boy, how'd he shit? What is Greg upset about the things that are going over here in Texas with over 60,000 Americans dead? Yeah, his wall is made of coffins. If you haven't seen the Lincoln Project ad, that's the wall Greg Abbott is working on. A wall of coffins in my state.
Anyway, the Lincoln Project put out a big statement about it. They're going to file some kind of lawsuit or something.
Good. Challenge the shit out of that. I'm all for it. Anyway, Spark, thank you for being here. TW?
And the other thing I wanted to say.
Go ahead. Yeah?
Beto may be running for governor. He's going to announce it later this year.
Yes, that's the news. Yes, that's the news. As a matter of fact, I read the story today that Matthew McConaughey is not declared anything, but he's polling higher than Greg Abbott. But the poll was mainly about the fact that Beto O'Rourke's numbers are rising, and they're rising fast. Y'all know me. I'm a big Beto backer. I believe in the man. I can't wait for him to get back out on the trail again. I really can't. He's the kind of person Texas needs as a governor. Could have used as a damn good senator, but instead we got Ted Cruz.
He's pro-democracy. You got to give him that. That's hard to find down in Texas politics.
Yeah, they don't believe much. Yeah, down in here, we believe in gerrymandering the shit out of everything. Anyway,
authoritarian rule.
Yep. TW, are you with us?
I'm here, John.
How's Mark?
Well, he's catching flies right now.
Ah, good man. You ought to be on the alert for them things. They get in the house and buzz around. You got to leave your mouth open and set a trap for them.
Yeah, he's kind of the human or the dog Venus flytrap. Right?
Just set it to the mouth. Go ahead, get in there. Anyway, TW, thank you for being here. And let's see, we got a full room. Ben, are you with us, Ben?
Yes, I am. How you doing, John?
I'm doing fine. Ben, how are you? How's everything up in Kansas City, brother?
I'm ready for the football game.
Ready? Wait. Ain't it started already?
No, it doesn't start till 7:20.
Oh, so well, it is
7:20. Mine got over already. We beat the crap out of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Here we go into the football source again. Anyway, Ben.
We beat the Bengals. Yay!
I don't know what the Cowboys doing today. I think they played earlier.
They had a tough game going on.
Yeah, theirs was on after that, so I don't know. I haven't checked.
Ours was the afternoon game. I don't know what happened to it. I wasn't around.
Cowboys beat the Chargers 20-17.
Cowboys won?
Yeah.
Well, of course they did.
John.
I knew it. I had faith all along.
2017 is Chargers.
You didn't listen to the game, did you, John?
No, not a bit. I didn't get a chance to listen to shit today. I'm telling you. Anyway,
John, I'm happy that we didn't have no incident happen yesterday in D.C. Thank God.
Thank goodness for that. Yes, it was exactly the kind of crowd.
You can't have much of an incident with 20 people.
Yeah. I didn't think much was going to happen, but sure enough, shit, they proved us right. Anyway, Ben, thank you for coming in. Let me see. We got David in the room.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing, David?
Mostly functional.
That's better than dysfunctional.
I'm a little bit of that too.
Well, aren't we all, brother? Aren't we all? Well, anything in particular, or just a rough day?
No, just it seems like I was real happy to see the maggot rally fall apart yesterday. That was enjoyable.
That was entertainment. Indeed.
But I'm sitting here just trying to figure out, the direction forward.
Yes, it is a quandary.
We got two people. We got more than two.
Yeah.
It seems like all the stuff that's, falling apart on the poor man. So, hey.
I was on earlier today. I was on the Tim Cormall show, and thank you very much, Tim. I enjoyed it tremendously, and I expressed my thoughts then. I'll say it now. I'm starting, not convinced yet, but I'm starting to get a good feeling about 22. I am. The Republicans every day are doing the best they can to aim that gun right at their feet and pull the trigger. You know, and it's showing up every day and every day.
They're aiming it at their feet anymore. They're aiming it straight at their heads.
Yeah, I know what they're aiming at. You know, ask.
I got a trigger pulling story.
Oh yeah, who pulled your trigger?
Well, I saw an idiot with a 50 caliber gun blow up a car with tannerite in it.
Oh, now that's a smart thing to do.
You had socialism written on the side. It was Marjorie Taylor Greene shooting out of the back of a pickup.
Are you shitting me?
That thing kicked the shit out of her.
That is exactly what all her campaign ads were about when she was running for Congress. They all had to do with pulling up in a Humvee, getting out with an AR-15 and shooting socialism or, you know, whatever words that were out there that she... That's all she knows is whoop out a gun. Her and Lauren Boebert. These are the gun nuts, baby. Show me a gun.
She was on with Bannon.
Steve Bannon.
And she says, "Oh, I've been the most productive congressperson in this term so far."
And
you
I
should have
suspect
seen
that's going to happen
the look
the very
on.
same day that I start shooting silver dollars out of my ass.
Yeah, ain't happening. Ain't happening. That woman, what? She's only introduced one bill, and that she was a co-signer on that. She ain't done shit except squawk and holler.
Introducing impeachment bills.
Yeah, she's real good at that. Well, let's don't be so rude, because let's bring the lady into the room. Velda, are you with us, dear?
Yes, I am.
How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
Good.
Hey, Sparky, is my mic any better now?
We can hear you really good.
Yeah, you sound great.
No, I was getting some feedback, I guess.
Ah. Shoot, we tried to start
Sound crystal clear.
the Tim Cormall show today. We were late because everybody sounded like chipmunks. There's some kind of glitch in the system. Everybody was sounding like a chipmunk.
No, tell the truth, John. You guys were sucking on helium. Come
Yeah. Up in arms with nitrous oxide. Shit.
I seen that with that 50 caliber.
I have not seen it yet, but it is
but I'll probably
exactly
laugh
who
my
she
ass
is.
off when I do.
It
But
is
the
exactly
thing that
who
I
she
did
is.
see
I
that
posted
was
a tweet in main discussion that has the video.
All right. Before we
I did
go ahead.
see something that was disgusting.
Oh, pray.
A guy in Texas. Of course, it's going to be in Texas.
Of course.
He shot some neighbors because of them being Jewish and because they voted for Biden. It
Yes.
starts, guys. It starts.
Yeah.
This guy, it happened in 2019.
Ain't it sad that we're in
Yes.
that kind of place, and still are. Still are. None of the signs on most of the signs on my house, on my street, are down. Most of them, save one house.
Good.
Die Hard.
Good.
Ain't gonna give it up. So. Anyway, before we get all deep into conversation here, let me call out. I got some call outs to do. I want to thank Mark Uncle Smokey for becoming a new Patreon member. Mark, thank you very much. And Kathleen Loves Nature also became a member of our Patreon family. So thank you very much, Kathleen and Mark. We appreciate it tremendously. And Diana Mallory, bequeather the gong and secret squirrels, donated $5 and said, "You're late, and I don't give a rat's ass. I only have 3 days to finish my bottle of margaritas until the fall equinox. How about that mini protest, Ella?"
It's a race to the bitter end.
It is.
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you, Diana Mallory. And what a mini protest that was, I'm telling you.
Hey, Diane, drink one for me.
Me too. Margarita sounds damn
Diane,
good.
tell the truth. You've already finished them.
Well, we need to go to the store. And Mark Hankins
I might join
came
her.
in.
I've got some in my fridge right now. I might have to join her.
Really.
Solidarity.
Mark Hankins came in with a $5 donation. Mark, thank you very much. We appreciate it tremendously. Now my mind's on margaritas. God damn. That sounds like such a good idea, right?
Squirrel.
Now. Yeah, big one.
Secret squirrel.
Says, yeah, no secret. Just give me the margarita. Hell, surely it's
Hey,
got.
Colin,
Yes.
score update. 6-0 Chiefs.
6-0.
Already?
Chiefs over who?
Ravens.
The Ravens. Well, there you go. You heard it here, right here. Where else are you going to find such fine entertainment, intellectual discussion, football scores? It's all right here. You ain't even got to turn on your damn TV. Just turn on YouTube here, and we'll fill you in.
Sparky will give you the race scores.
Yeah, and you know what the cool thing about that is, John?
What?
Patrick Mahomes hasn't even touched the ball yet, and they already got a touchdown. It was a defensive touchdown.
Oh, no shit. Well, there you go. Something to be said for the defense,
It
then.
was a pick six.
Yep.
Oh, they picked it off?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, there you go. Shouldn't have thrown that ball.
The honey badger got it.
The honey badger. See, I don't even know who that is. I am just, they're going to kick me out of the men's club pretty soon. They're going to come get my card, take my freaking recliner, and just say, I'm sorry, John, you're not living up to your end of the bargain here. So Sundays used to be the day I would sit down. Football. I didn't give a really shit who was playing. If Cowboys were playing, that would be great. As long as there was a football game going on, I'm interested. Them days is gone. I haven't found those days since Nana Lovely forced me to sit down and watch a game. Anyway.
Hey, you know what I love about football?
What?
It's when a guy catches it on the goal line and runs it all the way back to the other goal line for a touchdown. And I don't care what team is playing what team when it happens.
When it happens, yeah, that's one of them things you go, hey, look at that.
Yeah, that happened to us today. That happened to us with I said, I sent a text to my cousin and I said, wow, we're kicking the crap out of the Jaguars. I went in and I thought, good, I'll go in and go to the restroom. I came back out. Here, Jaguars grabbed it at the end zone and ran it down back for a 102-yard touchdown.
Boy,
I was like, son of a bitch. It's like,
Martha Olivera, what a question is that? Did you see
They'll
Martha
teach you
Olivera's
to
question?
drain the lizard. Yeah, they'll teach you.
No.
Hey, John, I'm going to make some room for Keith and Mitch and Julie.
Oh,
I'll be listening.
all right. Well, we'll be right here. Come back in the room. I can't see who's he got in there. Martha Olivera, question for you: does Dakota act like a jerk because he has swollen testicles? Inquiring minds want to know. Well, I don't know. Maybe he got a hold of that medicine.
There's a certain strain of bacteria called Lactobacillus reuteri that will help you grow bigger balls.
There you go. I think that's the guy down there. Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend got hold of something. I don't know. They're hunting for that guy. You know that, don't you? They want to talk to this guy. More precisely, they want to see his nuts. Hey, come on. Let's
John, you know what causes testicular inflammation?
What? Pray tell, Mitch, does cause that?
Getting kicked in the balls.
I just assumed that when I got my shot, they gave it to me in my shoulder. I don't know where this guy got his, but evidently.
You know those hospitals out there that are full of COVID patients?
Yes.
You know what they're not full of?
What?
People who had bad reactions to the vaccine.
They had a terrible reaction to the vaccine, which means it works. Mitch, how are you? And how is Julie?
Julie's okay. She's down with her folks.
Good. Oh.
Her folks are her mom and dad are both a little under the weather, so she's been down there. I really got to get her set up. I got her set up in Discord, but she didn't take her laptop, so she's kind of stuck down there.
Well, I hope all is well. I'm sure it will be for her family.
I hope so.
Give her our best. I was talking about you today.
How's everybody over there? I haven't seen you guys in a little while.
I know it. I was talking about you today.
What'd you say?
I can't repeat that. That's a family show,
who's
dude.
The coolest people? Who has the coolest shirts?
That's what it was. How did you? Are you clairvoyant or what? No, actually, I was talking to Terry Ballard. Terry Ballard up in North Texas here.
Right.
Terry and Richard came down to see me not that long ago. Me and Travis went and had dinner with them and whatnot, and had a great time. But anyway, she called me today to check about the availability of the motel. Have we found out more information about the motel? And Travis got the information. He's going to get it to Bill Jones and about trying to get, nail down the hotel.
If I'm alive, I'll be there.
Well, that's what the question was. Is that guy Mitch going to be there? I said, yeah, Mitch and Julie are supposed to be there. Well, he always sounds so interesting. I said, it's a fake. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm really good at. My only skill, John, is faking sincerity.
Is that it? But you're good at it.
Yeah, I'm real good at it.
You're real good at it. That's what it takes. You got to sell the product, baby. Do you not?
You know what
What, Velda?
I can sincerely say yes.
What I really miss is Mitch's rant when he's cooking.
When he's cooking. I keep telling him. Mitch, we keep telling you, bub.
Oh, but here's the thing, guys.
What?
That only happened because I had that job working for that consulting company where I was traveling 5 days a week on the road. That's why we had the cramped chef and cramped cuisine. By the way, those are still rattling around on YouTube. I threatened to show it to the kids today, but I didn't. But yeah, I mean, I could do stuff like that. I'm actually doing stuff for work on Mondays. I'm not doing political stuff. I'm doing like a work podcast. I decided that there's enough horsepower in the social media world and politics right now, and I'm going to try to. So I'm going to be doing my own thing on LinkedIn.
Good.
But yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yes, it is.
Do a talk on a barbecue. I know you're always barbecuing.
Well, I was going to suggest now that you're at home, right? Most of the time now.
Yeah.
Well, then it can be not so cramped cuisine. Because now
you want to see like regular cuisine.
Well, I want to see what's cooking.
Well, I'll be
in your head
tomorrow.
And on the stove.
Tomorrow begins the last of the high holy days for Jewish people.
Right.
The scarcely known holiday of Sukkot, where we build a small little shack in our backyards and hang out in it because God said to.
Well, and, sounds cool to me.
We're having some company tomorrow, and we're gonna party in the sukkah for a while, which is just a little booth. I'll have some pictures up for you guys and see what that's all about.
See, I learn something new all the time. I've never heard of that, but it sounds like a cool ceremony or tradition. Sit outside in the hut, talk to your buddies.
That's correct.
Sounds like a great idea. Anyway, let me catch real quick. Karen Van White came in with a $5 donation and said, many protests it was. I have seen more flies on a pile of shit than was at that protest. I believe you. I believe I can confirm. I think I've seen more flies on a pile of shit than I saw there. And it did indeed. It tickled me. And I said it today on Tim Cormall. As a matter of fact, Tim, when I'm on his show, Tim will play a portion of my Friday rant, and he did that today, and he did it because he saved it for a particular time in the show because he said I wanted to play this now because you were right, John. Hardly anybody showed up, and because we had discussed it the other day that the longer this goes on, and the more disgrace that is hung around the Republicans' neck, the worse their numbers are going to get. The only people showing up right now are your die-hard maggot, white nationalist, neo-Nazi, redneck with the rebel flag guy, those people. And they're not serious contenders for our democracy. They can cause havoc, but they're not enough. And Mitch Goldstein, thank you very much, just came in with $5, said, come to Pittsburgh and try my cooking firsthand. Mitch, I would love to. Indeed, I would love to. But, ain't that the Poconos up there in Pennsylvania?
That's the other side of Pennsylvania. It's the bullshit side.
That's the bullshit. Yeah, it's the red side.
Well, I mean, Philly's pretty cool, but
Yeah.
You want to come to Pittsburgh. If you want to eat, you want to be coming to Pittsburgh.
Well, there you go.
So what do they cook in Pittsburgh? What's like this specialty? I mean, Philly, of course, is known for the cheesesteak. What is Pittsburgh known for?
a sandwich known as the primanti, and it is made with Italian bread and whatever the meat that you sort of put in between that you get to choose. Lettuce,
Mystery meat,
tomato.
like Spam would count?
No, lettuce, tomato, and then this very sweet and sour coleslaw and hot homemade fresh cut French fries, and then all kind of jammed together, and you eat the whole thing all at once. It's fabulous.
Wow.
Just cram it in your friggin' face.
You know what I had? You know what I had for dinner?
What's that?
The official food of Texas. That's a chicken fried steak.
Is that the official food of Texas?
It's the
I thought it
official.
was chili con carne. Chili con carne is the
I was gonna say.
state dish, I thought.
No, it's a chicken fried steak.
Okay.
I remember taking the pledge when I was a
Now,
kid.
did you have it?
I promised to eat more
Did you have it breakfast style or dinner style?
Dinner style, with some cream gravy and some taters.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
We had something actually pretty similar. We had Swiss steak, which is the same sort of thing,
Right.
except you braise it in a crock pot and put potatoes and carrots and mushrooms and whatever.
I'm interested.
Yeah,
I
it's
already
good.
got mine.
Mhm.
You know, Tony Boyd's been coming. That guy can cook too. He's been spreading his shit all over the food porn section on our Discord channel. I'm telling you,
Well, I'm
he's
going to
cooking.
put something in the artist alley section.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just did our kickoff for our new Indiegogo project.
Indiegogo.
Yeah, Indiegogo project. It's in the Artist Alley channel, and it's TikTok, the watch for cannabis enthusiasts.
TikTok.
So, yeah, huh?
I like that. TikTok.
I hope some people like it, but it's in there. I'm not trying to lift on you, but I just thought you would all find it pretty cool. So you want to go check that page out. You can see some of my current handiwork. You can't see my kitchen handiwork, but you can see my watchmaking handiwork.
I have seen some of your watchmaking handiwork. I can't believe that. That's
Beautiful work.
It is. Just the design watch.
Brand spanking new one. Brand spanking new.
Boy, howdy shit. Ain't that something?
And I can tell you, it's been a challenge because they really don't like people talking about anything regarding cannabis, even though it's perfectly legal for me to use it.
Yeah. Brag.
Nothing, but the watch is not. It's just the watch, but it went through a lot of scrutiny and it really held things up pretty badly.
I'll check it out.
Kind of a tough subject.
TikTok. That's a
TikTok,
catchy name.
There it is, man.
That's a catchy name. TikTok.
I hope people catch on, but if you get a chance to check it out, I'm not trying to sell anybody. I'm hoping I'll get enough people from, the work that I've done to spread the word in those channels. But I think you get a kick out of the.
You ought to give me a picture and we'll display it here on the show. Somebody might be interested in a TikTok.
I got the address. I just put the address in the chat, and it's
there you
Artist
go.
Alley as well.
If you're interested in a TikTok, well, toke it up with Mitch Goldstein. He'll hook you up, brother. Yes, this is Thomas Jefferson. I seen the discussion in the chat. It's Thomas Jefferson and his famous quote: "Separation of church and state is essential to a free and democratic society." I don't know.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah! It is. And I am tickled to death with this doctor out of San Antonio. It made my day when I heard that story. Good on her. I was never more proud here lately because like I said, I need it. We're getting kicked in the nuts every time I turn around down here by Republicans. So take that shit.
Hey, John, are there any Canadians in the family, in the Blue Dot family?
Yes, there are.
There are. Well, big doings this week.
Yeah.
The election is this week, I do believe.
Which is it for who?
Prime Minister, I think.
Prime Minister, really? Trudeau's up on the ballot.
Yes,
How
and
dare
I
they
don't
for not
know
knowing
what
that?
kind of crazy right wing. I'm sure they have one that's on the ballot. It's like from what I heard, and maybe people can help me out. It's like three major parties. One of them is pretty far left, and then you got the centrist Liberal Party, Trudeau's party, and then there's a right-wing wackadoodle party.
Right.
Conservatives.
Yeah.
And I think Trudeau's polling okay, but you have to build a coalition. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. They
got a weird parliamentary system.
Yeah,
right?
parliamentary
They have a parliamentary system. Like England. Sometimes I wish we had it that way, but
ours is functional, right?
Yeah, theirs is functional. Ours is dysfunctional.
We shouldn't be throwing any stones.
No, not a bit. Let me see. I was going
May
to say.
the best man win.
Yeah.
Or woman.
Yes.
Don't want to be, don't want to be. I've seen a comment now. I can't find it. Damn it. Oh well.
Well, what do you think about Joe Manchin and now his daughter's kind of under investigation now?
Yeah. Well, about time.
What is she under investigation for?
EpiPens.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do they want to
Manchin.
fuck with people like me? I have a nut allergy. I need an EpiPen. Why do you want everybody?
Because
they're
they
not
can.
fucking with you. It's just
They just can't. Because you need an EpiPen. Just how much do you want it? How much is your life worth, buddy? How much money you got in your pocket?
Hey,
That's
John.
what it's about. Yeah. Ben.
Did you hear what happened on Friday?
What happened on Friday?
One of New Hampshire's senators switched parties from Republican to Democrat.
To Democrat, indeed. Yes, he did. I can't remember the guy's name. You know what? It's almost this guy. I can't remember his name. Switched party from Republican to Democrat. What's his name? Is Anthony Gonzalez is getting out of the race totally. He's not going to return.
Yep.
They're capitulating to Donnie. They can't go up against him, so they're just going to quit. There's several of them. I can't remember the other ones.
That orange-headed idiot. He seems to think that he's going to spend millions of dollars on his 747 and turn it into another.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see it.
Force One.
Let's see it. Big wealthy man like him shouldn't have any trouble at all fixing his airplane up and getting out there and strutting his shit around.
Right now, they said it's on. What was it? They said right now
It's on life support. They done robbed everything off that plane they could take off.
Yeah. They said it's sitting, basically on concrete blocks because it ain't worth a shit.
That's what Sparky. That's the last time Sparky brought it up. Was talking about that.
Yeah.
It's sitting at Stewart International Airport in an area where it can be cannibalized of need. There's one engine gone on it, the other's wrapped in plastic.
He wants to spend millions of dollars.
That's what we call it in the
airport,
in aviation field. It's cannibalizing. If you got an airplane that's down and not going anywhere, but hey, it's got parts that you need, you go get the part. You take it off that airplane, you go put it on an airplane that needs it, and you fly the good airplane. And if it keeps up, you take every damn bit of shit out of that aircraft. Yeah, it's a common practice. So just for him to be able
another grift for the sweet maggot dollar.
That's
all it is to me.
Sure.
It sounds like
I needs money to fix my airplane. Please give me money. I needs it real bad.
The thing is you should have just, kind of cruised it down, Brooklyn, and they had ripped the son of a bitch apart in 5 minutes,
Yeah.
Well,
what about the other?
Go ahead, man.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
What about the other news that came out on Friday that that judge told Trump that he's letting this case go through and he's going to let the lawsuit go through?
From the lady?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Judge ruled
with
that.
The dress?
Yes. Continue on with the case.
That one?
Yep.
Yep.
Continue on with the case. Can't stop it. Let's go, baby.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Squirrel. Damn it. That's the second time I had something on my mind and there it went.
Sorry.
Yeah. Happens quite a bit here lately. I was going to say something. Damn. That's just
Now,
pitiful.
is she actually suing him for sexual assault or just for defamation?
Defamation.
Because he called her a liar.
Yeah, he called her a liar. And so, yeah, he's
Okay.
she's suing him for defamation.
Got it.
Yeah.
So it's all civil. This is all civil.
Yeah. I've been playing with my buttons.
New York is looking pretty piss poor lately, I guess. They owe a lot of money.
I know, Gene. I'm getting old, baby.
Out.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I suffer from CRS. Can't remember shit. I've been playing with my buttons, though. Y'all know?
Your buttons.
You know I got that puke button? What I think of Republicans, I'm going to push that button.
I like that button.
I like that button, too. But pay attention to the end, because I got another button I'm going to push right after it. See, you tell me if this goes together. Republicans.
Okay.
You are pukes. You are the lowest form of life on earth. You are not even human fucking beings. You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit.
And don't come back until you've redeemed yourselves.
That's it. Get the hell out of here and don't come back until you've redeemed yourself. That's what I think about the Republican Party right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes together.
Yeah. We also got an update.
Definitely together.
We also got an update on Friday from Sparky Duck on the House January 6th Investigation Committee. They're right now meeting behind closed doors, and as soon as they're done meeting behind closed doors, we'll see it pop up back on TV. And
let's go. I'm ready to rock and roll, baby.
I guarantee you they got a lot of evidence, especially if they're still meeting behind closed doors right now.
I'm ready to rock and roll with this.
Oh,
and this is what we have to hang around their neck between now and 22 and 24.
Yep, don't let it stop.
Don't let it stop. This is what they did. This is who they are. They're trying to run from it. The Republicans right now. January 6th, I heard something happened. I don't recall what it was. Yeah. Pieces of shit.
Look at how they smeared Hillary for
years.
months and months and months, and it fucking worked.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
John?
Yes. Yeah.
You ever heard of Jeff Teeteridge?
Jeff Teeteridge.
He tweets?
Not offhand.
He put out a tweet. He says, I'm so old I remember when mainstream Republicans were basically responsible people with different views on economics and not a festering fuck tangle of chaotic science-denying Democrat, democracy-hating, performative nonsense, bridge troll, dirty diaper grievance baby, terrorists, shit weasels.
Very good.
144 characters right there, yeah.
Today, when I'm on the Tim Cormall show, Tim has this thing on there called my Twitter friend of the week. You pick somebody on Twitter that wrote something you like and you share it on his show, and then we encourage people to follow that person. And excuse me, today my Twitter friend of the week on Tim's show was a guy I started following and a long time ago. He is now close to 1 million followers. I think he's got 939,000 followers now, and he's called Brooklyn Dad Defiant at Padillion, MMPADELLAN. And the tweet that he put out that I read today on Tim's show, it says, I really hope Republicans realize that when history is written, the GOP will be written as science-rejecting, racist, misogynistic, death cult clods who tried to violently overthrow our government. And that's what history's going to remember. I keep saying that I'm having a good feeling about 22, and I really do. I'm starting to. I'm not confident. Not by a long shot, baby. The Republicans the Republicans are picking up districts, so they're going to pick up seats. I think the Democrats might pick up 1 or 2. So it's a fight, baby. But I am getting this feeling, and yesterday's little rally kind of points to that same thing. The Republican Party, they're a loud, squeaky bunch over there, but they're not that big of a bunch. They are not cohesive. They've split their party right down the middle. Not even down the middle. No. The remaining maggots, diehard Trump supporters.
Their party in every way.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
And
there's also.
Go ahead.
there's also another Republican that's out there. A Republican who hates Democrats and hates the freedom that we want and hates the things that we believe in, but doesn't support Trump. And I can tell you there are plenty of them out there, too.
Oh, yes.
There are many, many people who are all in for vulture capitalism, all in for theology or theocracy. Theology.
Liz Cheney. Yeah. And the guy from Illinois, what's his name?
Kinzinger?
The Illinois guy?
Kinzinger? Yeah.
I mean, they're still there. I think Mittens would be one of those.
Well, I can tell you, it's clear to me that Trump has tarnished his own name, and what he represents now and his really kind of pitifully desperate attempt to remain relevant have basically made his name poisonous in politics now.
Yes.
And I think in 2022, the Trump brand is going to be the poison pill. It's not going to be...
That's what I'm believing.
I think so, too.
I think they
Republican
just...
primary should be really interesting, guys. If what you're saying is true, that will bear fruit in the Republican primaries. We'll see that.
Let me tell you the other problem we have. The other problem we have is that in order to defeat Republicans, we have been pushing or allowing the Democratic Party to push us further and further past the center into the area where we're actually reconciling with the right. I can't believe every time I hear about Afghanistan, I'm wondering, it's like, I thought we were supposed to be gone from there. Yet we keep having, today the last people escaped from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Okay, it's tomorrow. Okay, today another 26 people escaped. That's the last 26 people. Okay, next day. Oh, the last 17 people. I'm like, God damn, is it Groundhog Day or something?
The Republicans
Why do I keep hearing this every freaking day?
Because they're going to try to keep it, the Republicans are going to try to keep it in the news. That's the Republican weapon, is they're going to try to hang this around Biden's neck. And again, I say Biden pulled it off damn good, and I'm proud of what he did. Were there mistakes made? Yeah. A bad one, as a matter of fact. But,
it was going to be a shit show regardless.
Regardless of what the prior guy made sure of that.
He did as well as he could.
Why do we even have drones there? Explain this to me.
Well, yeah. Because it removes us from, I want to say responsibility, but that's not true.
Actually fight?
Yeah. It's going to turn into a different age now. You know, it has for years.
We're long past that, brother.
Yeah, we're moving
long
into
past when you and I were in the Army, and we learned how to fight with guns and bayonets and shit.
Yeah.
We are a long, long way gone.
Nowadays,
video game.
It's yes, a lot of video game players, indeed.
I'm telling you, eventually they're going to figure out how to make weapons with blockchain.
Like that movie War.
Well, hell, you see some of the technology that's coming out as far as these robots go. Hell, you can't knock them down with a bulldozer hardly. They'll get back up and start, doing whatever they was doing. That's going to be the soldier in the field. It won't be a man. It'll be a robot.
Clone Wars from Star Wars.
Sure.
That's what we're gonna have. Fuck.
Yeah. Don't movies predict the future?
It's not going to be robot against robot. It'll be robot against brown person.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Poor people.
Yeah. Well, I keep carrying the story further. Eventually, they'll get around to killing each other. Anyway, thank you, Diana Mallory Bequeather the Gong, for coming in with another $5. Said, push the button for the failed mini protest. Roger Stone gets served live on radio interview. LL, too fucking funny. I'm telling you, I'm just saying. We told you this. The entertainment was going to. There were dozens, Mitch. Yeah, it was just. It was epic.
I got another one. If you just try this one out, you got the one gal that basically shoot the silver dollars out of her butt, then put the pukes right after it.
And I suspect that's going to happen the very same day that I start shooting silver dollars out of my ass.
I'm just trying to entertain y'all. That's all. I'm just, I'm trying to.
The puke, you or nothing but just that grab asses.
The one I found today was the.
And don't come back until you've redeemed yourself.
Now, who can tell me what movie that is from?
That's from the Blues Brothers.
Indeed. Ding, 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 Mitch. Very good, very good. That is from the Blues Brothers. And don't come back until you've redeemed yourself. And they did.
That's the Penguin.
The Penguin. Oh, yeah.
Called her.
yeah, that's the Penguin, indeed.
The shit beat up him with those two sticks, or with the rollers.
I shared my my Shut the Fuck Up song with Robin. Did Robin play it? Has Robin played it yet?
Yeah, well, she's played it when you've been on. I don't know if she's done it otherwise.
No, she hasn't played it yet.
She hasn't played it yet? I sent it to her. Because it puts a smile on everybody's face.
I just need you to shut the fuck up, cause nobody asked you, bitch.
How can that not make
I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Get up and just
shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shake it, baby.
Bow, bow, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, bow, bow.
We are so full of freaking entertainment around here. It's not even funny.
She just lets you play it when you come on.
Yeah, when I come on, she
Yeah.
lets me. I get to play it.
So I heard a rumor about how that person, Nicki Minaj's cousins, friends, DoorDash driver, whatever the fuck, got his big balls, right? His inflated elephantitis balls.
Right.
The truth is, he was known to frequent Marjorie Taylor Greene's fitness center.
Marjorie Taylor Greene's fitness center?
Yes. He got it from the toilet seat. Frank Zappa used to sing about that, remember? I got it from the toilet
seat. Yeah. Where you been? I ain't been nowhere, honey. I got it from a toilet seat.
But they're looking for him in Trinidad or Tobago, whatever it is.
Yeah.
The guy with the big balls?
Does she have a fitness center? She must have a fitness center down there, I guess.
For guys with big balls, what?
She's got a fitness center. They said it's not. They said she gets complaints all the time that it's not very hygienic, and she tells people to go fuck off. Well, I wouldn't go to her center.
Lord have mercy. Ain't it pitiful?
But I'm jumping out of here. Take care, all. We'll talk again soon.
Mitch, tell Julie we said hello and send our love. Brother, take care of yourself, and thank you for coming by.
Take care.
You bet. On a sad note, I understand they found the body of the young lady they were looking for in Wyoming, I guess is where they found her. Her boyfriend came back.
Gal and her boyfriend, they don't
Gabby
know where
Petito.
the hell he's at now.
Yeah, Gabby Petito was on a trip with her boyfriend. He came back on September 1st in her van, and then on September 11th reported her missing. Yeah.
10 days later.
Yeah, 10 days later.
Yeah, that's not.
Andy doesn't want to talk
very
to.
Suspicious.
No,
Yeah,
and he doesn't want to talk to the cops.
Somewhere in North Carolina, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it appears like they found her body in a national forest up in Wyoming.
Well, they better seize that van.
Yeah, well, he's missing.
Oh,
yeah, he's missing.
In North Carolina sanctuary.
His family reported him missing on what was it, Tuesday. 3 days they hadn't heard from him, so they reported him missing. Sounds to me like they gave him a 3-day head start. It's a sad story because evidently they were popular on TikTok, I guess, or Instagram or something, where they were posting a lot of videos where they were a happy couple. I guess until they weren't.
Well, be on the look for maybe he's driving around in a Ford Bronco, white Ford Bronco.
Yeah, they're trying to search for him in this wildlife area there in Florida. Covers about 250,000 acres or something like that. Rather large wilderness area. That's where they're concentrating their search right now. Yeah, there's not a hole deep enough for him to hide in for too long. They'll find him. He's either taking care of his own shit or he'll be caught. One of the two. But it's sad. At least the family is going to have some kind of, at least answers, because it must be heartbreaking not knowing. But it's even more heartbreaking finding out the truth. So, anyway. Hey, Keith. Keith, are you in here? Keith Beal?
Yeah.
And Kathy?
Yeah.
How y'all doing, baby?
Yeah. We're doing good.
Good.
Just sitting here listening.
Well, jump in here.
I will.
All right.
When I think I've got something worth saying.
Yeah. It never stops me.
You know me, John. I think it's something to be.
Yeah, see, there's your problem right there. You think.
I want to say.
So I just.
By the time I get to you saying Keith, I can't remember what I was going to say.
That's how come I just leave my mouth in gear.
Yeah, well,
I'm on autopilot, Bubby. You know. I'm hoping everything comes out right.
I just asked her what's my name.
I remember that most of the time. Come on, Bob. What's your name? Starts with a B, Bob. Come on, Bob.
Let's talk about politics for a minute.
All right.
I know that I'm old. Okay, I know that.
Yeah.
But
welcome to the club.
I have never, in my whole life, and I've been voting since 1972. And I can proudly say I voted Democratic every fucking election.
Outstanding.
But anyhow.
We can't blame any of this shit on you, huh?
Nope.
No. But when people...
Go ahead.
Why can't they see past the nose on their face? Why can't they see what is transpiring with these like Green and the other
Boobert?
what's her name?
Yeah.
Lenny
Oakley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got all these fascist Republicans. I'm not talking about all Republicans. I'm talking about that little group.
Matt Gaetz,
The problem
right?
is that little group. Yeah, that little group keeps getting bigger. That's the scary thing.
I don't know if they're
It's a
getting
malignant
bigger.
tumor. It certainly is.
The-
It's a malignant tumor.
The ignorance that comes out of them is always making news. Because you always hear, oh, are you shitting me? Did you hear what Matt Gaetz said? Did you hear Cucumber Lady? It's always something because that's they want that chaos. They want that attention, and that's what they get. But the
Brings
party itself...
dollars. It brings MAGA cash to their
You bet,
coffers.
yeah. Oh, I like her. She says it like it is. No, she don't. She don't know shit. It's the same thing we've talked about before. It's an attitude that they have. They don't give a shit about the issues themselves. Not probably one of them can debate any issue that we talk about. But to them, it's the attitude. They want to, like they always say, we want to own the libtards. That's more important to them than the health of our democracy. That's what's scary is our democracy has taken a back seat into their personal freedom or what they perceive that to be. And we all know it's coming out of their ass. Personal freedom in this country doesn't take on the right for you to destroy somebody else's life. We made laws for that shit. Because we had to. Yes.
TW got kicked out of the room. He's got his hand up.
TW got kicked out.
I was just gonna say, the one with the 50 caliber.
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor.
She just got her GED not too terribly long ago.
Oh, that's
before
Lauren
she took
Boebert.
office.
Yeah, that's Lauren Boebert out of Colorado. Yes,
Okay,
I
she
applaud her
just got
getting her GED.
GED.
I think every congressman should have a GED.
I do not get you for that.
No.
But you know what? It's kind of hard to take serious somebody who's been thrown in jail along with their husband for a lot of shenanigans they pulled over the years.
Yeah. Well, you could call it pulling shenanigans. It was, some people would describe it as another body part, but shenanigan will work.
It's just like, come on, people.
It is. It's an embarrassment.
People like that don't even get elected to be a dog catcher because they've got a jail record.
It's not until we, we have a certain group of people in this country who do not take politics seriously. They don't take democracy seriously. They think that this is all just gimme, that our society and our country work just because it does.
They think it's a game.
Yes.
They think it's a.
They're not interested in participating or paying attention to it or anything else until somebody says something like Marjorie Taylor Greene and they go, yeah, that's me too, and they don't know squat. It's all about the attitude. It's a bumper sticker. If they come up with a good enough bumper sticker, they're hooked. And Lady Freedom Rocks let us know that Chiefs are 14 and the Ravens are 7. So just checking in with the football. There you go. Thank you, Lady Freedom Rocks, for letting us know. Keep you up to date with the sports ball. Sports ball scores.
I think those people were on such a high in 2016. They couldn't believe that Trump actually won. They dispatched the evil devil Hillary Clinton, right?
Right.
And they were on such a high. And then watching the next 4 years, the 5 years, right? And then the insurrection and everything, and they've come crashing down. And I just, it's one of those sunk cost things, right? Where they can't admit they were wrong.
No, they're tied to it, lock, stock, and barrel.
Yeah.
It's tied around their neck. The hardest ass in the world to kick is your own. So why, it's pretty difficult for these people to turn around and tell their friends or their family or whoever, well, I ended up being wrong about that Trump fella.
I fucked up big time.
Yeah, I fucked up on that. That guy turned out to be a dick. Well, it is. It's a difficult thing to do. But it's the, you're the one that's got to look in the mirror every freaking day. You're the one that knows how you truly feel about any given subject. What you present to the public isn't always what's deep inside. You got to work on that deep inside shit.
Yeah,
that's between you and yourself.
Calling him a dick, that's being too nice.
I try to be nice, Keith. I'm a nice guy. Ask me. I'll tell you.
What's really sad about it, John, is that we knew these people were there from the get-go, but I was actually shocked to find out how many of them were actually there. I think we gained more people because of Trump than like that.
There are more people that have left the Republican Party because of Trump. Mm-hmm. In that respect, we can give him a lot of thanks. You've cut down the number of people, and they're killing them off. They're killing their own constituents off too. So we're just trying to prevent them from taking any of us with them. I'm. If we can't solve the most obvious problems in front of us, like this COVID, I have serious concerns about anything else.
In a couple of months, I have to fly to Florida to get on a cruise with my dad, and I'm pretty petrified of going through Fort Lauderdale Airport and launching from the cruise boat in November.
Well, now
I'm not.
I understand most of them, or if not all of them, the cruise ships you have to have proof of vaccine.
But isn't that against the law? In DeSantis' law?
In DeSantis' mind, it is.
He
lost that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was taken to court, and he got his ass kicked for that because it's a private business, and he ain't got no business with it. And that's what has to happen more. That's the only way I see forward with this is for private business. The capitalistic system that we have is to mandate that if you want to come into an establishment or a venue, show your vaccine. Show your vaccine.
If you want to work for us. If you want to work for us,
yes, if you want to work, get the shot. Get the jab. You want to do anything in our society, prove you're worthy of being a member of that society, which believes in taking care of each other, not just your stupid ass. Prove that, and you can come in and enjoy dinner, a movie, whatever you want to go to.
Can you imagine being a supervisor managing a team of, let's say, 10, and let's say 2 or 3 of those people say, "Oh, I can't get vaccinated." I'd be like, "Get the fuck off my team!
Get off the team.
You don't want to be on my team."
I'm not going to have you come in here and kill everybody else on the team, and then I'm just stuck with your ass. No.
Yeah.
No, get out.
Be your manager.
But I do. I think that's what the answer to this is. You know, put it, make. You know, we can't make them because we're in it's a free society. But businesses should be pressured to implicate. But that doesn't. Look at the 3 ladies that went from Texas to New York City, and physically assaulted a restaurant hostess over the vaccine.
I saw that.
It's an embarrassment to my state. Really? Are you shitting me? You're not in Texas.
Went all the way from Texas.
Try to act civilized. My God, you're out there in front of God and everybody, making an ass of yourself. Yes, they physically assaulted her.
Sure, it wasn't divorced Texas wives, you know, like the new what do you call it, reality show or something.
Hell, Texas and Florida could be a reality show by itself. Florida man and Texas man is now it means dumbass, and I'm tired of that. I really am. That's how come I'm proud of the doctor today. We needed that. Somebody stand up and do the right thing.
John,
Go ahead, Bill.
The United States is approaching third world level as far as vaccinations go as far as per population for populations.
You know, this morning I watched. Go ahead.
Anyways, never mind. I lost that thought.
You're saying, Valdelie, that America is falling fast as far as proportion of people who are vaccinated, right?
Absolutely.
And this morning,
no, it's not a surprise.
This morning I saw the governor of Mississippi.
Excuse me.
Come on TV, and when I think it was Jake Tapper or one of them, confronted him with the fact that Mississippi, if it were a country, it would place second on the list of the most deaths per capita for COVID. Second in the world if Mississippi was a country. And the governor there is still backpedaling about the vaccine. Well, now you need to do some research there. And like somebody's going to go pull out a freaking microscope and do research.
I have one question about that thing that Velda was talking about. How can that be? Because ever since Pfizer got approved by the FDA, they said we've been averaging over 900,000 new vaccinations a day across the country.
Unfortunately, every day I see a new increase in the hospitalizations in my county alone.
Yep.
It's several hundred a day, with deaths every day.
They had a thing on YouTube the other day that said, what is not getting the shot mean? And they basically showed a bed, and then right after the bed, they showed the coffin.
Well, I've said it before, and I say I'm just out of fucks. If you do not have the vaccine at this point, what are we supposed to do? Feel sorry for you because of your
I don't want you in my grocery store. I don't want you in my bar. I don't want to be singing karaoke with you. So I can't sing karaoke because you refuse to get a vaccination.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
There was a truck, ad truck, circling the football stadium in North Carolina today.
Right.
Said on the side, "Don't get vaccinated." Sponsored by this funeral home.
Oh my
God! There you go. They're doing a bang-up business nowadays, baby. Funeral homes. Yeah.
Well, what's going on in Oregon, guys, is in the blue counties in the valley,
right?
Multnomah County, Portland, where I am, and all the way down where Roger is and Salem and everything. Our hospitals are getting overwhelmed because folks from the east, right, the maggot territories,
red side,
they're coming over, overwhelming our hospitals, and people in Idaho.
Yes, I heard that. People from Idaho are coming over to get medical treatment.
If something happened to me, I might not be able to get a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's it's heartbreaking about this.
Get an ambulance.
The way we're not going to turn down anybody. If you're sick, we're going to try to get you in the hospital. Even if you're an idiot asshole who didn't get the vaccine, we're going to try to save your life.
That's what we do.
But it's what we do. but at the cost of somebody who was trying to be responsible. We had a case right here in Texas. Guy died of a gallbladder infection.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
You get that done every day on Tuesday. Are you shitting me? He couldn't get in the hospital. He couldn't get into the hospital.
In a situation like that, they should have sent him to a VA hospital or someplace.
Somewhere. That's our system is overtaxed, though.
Veterinarian clinic, right? They gave him the horse paste, right?
There's hardly a state in our union that does not have an overtaxed health system.
Which would another thing.
Go ahead.
That's really hurts us. Is look at all of the hospitals that have closed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cuomo,
we got one here in Corpus, empty.
Cuomo in New York did that pre-pandemic. He closed a shitload of hospitals in New York, and he put New York in a horrible situation pre-pandemic.
I don't think anything points to the need of universal health care as a pandemic does. This so highlights all our problems. When shit hits the fan, can we handle it? Evidently not. We're not there. Because we don't have health care, we have profit care. That's what we have, and that's what it's based on. Everything is based on money. And
the problem is with that, John. They see that, but our Congress doesn't see that, and it's Congress that needs to see that, and they need to say, okay, you know what? We do need universal health care. We need to find out what is causing all these problems, but they're not going to do anything about it.
Unfortunately, a lot of our lawmakers are the primary beneficiaries of the system we have right now.
Yeah.
What, please?
What was that?
I said, Congress sees it. If Congress sees what's going on, they know it, but they're getting their pockets full.
Yes.
There you go.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. You're right,
That's
Keith.
it.
Again, like you said, it's about the money, John.
That's it. Yeah, it's more pretty. Of course they see it. We all see what the problem is. That's the thing with a lot of issues. We all see the problem. We all can see the answers that we need. It's our lawmakers that are blind and deaf to the solutions, because they're getting paid by people that have much more money than we do. And that is where our power is lacking. We need to come together and be speaking more universal and loudly. It's only when our power, our voices increases when we get our way. Other than that, they're just as well blow us off and give us some double talk. And right now, with Joe Manchin. Outlaw what?
Lobbyist.
Yeah. We need to overturn Citizens United.
Well, that sounds like utopia.
It does.
Yes.
Citizens United, ever since that was passed, it just allows dark money into politics, and it's gone downhill. It's not going to do anything but go downhill until we deal with it. Like so many problems this nation is facing, we can see what's causing it. We just can't fix it. Need money for the infrastructure, all that stuff we're talking about. Well, let's reform the tax bill. Oh, well, we can't do that. Joe Manchin says we can't cut the corporate tax rate. We can't.
What's the rush?
Yeah, because his daughter's making a shitload on EpiPens.
Shitload of money. Well, that's the. We're down to a problem right now where, if we can't get this $3.5 trillion package, the human infrastructure bill that Biden wants passed.
Yeah.
If we can't come together as Democrats to do this, we're setting the Republicans up for a win, baby.
Yeah.
It's not the Republicans we're fighting right now. It's within our own party. We have 51 votes. We can pass this shit. But we don't have Joe Manchin, and he's not on board.
Christi Cinema.
And he wants us to cut the number down. To what, Joe? And what do you want cut out?
That number down, though. That's the thing. We can't keep cutting that number down. He voted for 3.5, so he needs to vote for it, the little bastard.
Actually, the 3.5 is down from the original mark of $6 trillion.
Yes.
So we've already dropped down, almost $3 trillion worth of benefit to this country.
Cut it in half.
Trying to get a deal. You could cut it in half, and Joe Manchin would come up with some other babbling bullshit out of his mouth.
Yep.
Because he's not going to go for it. Joe Manchin is running blocker for the Republicans. Lord knows, because he's in a red state. He's trying to walk that line. Don't vote me out because I'm a Democrat. Look, I'm screwing them up.
We're going to walk that line.
And his son owns a big part of a coal company. So he's still making, his family is still raking in coal dollars.
Yes, indeed. And that's where his loyalty lies.
Yes.
But the solution can't be, well, we'll just keep digging coal out, save Joe's ass. No.
Oh, fuck.
Coal's over.
We have to find the solution to these problems, but we have to solve the problem within our party. Because right now on the infrastructure deal, that's who the problem is, not the Republicans. They're kicking back over there on their side of the aisle, giggling about us fighting amongst ourselves.
I mean, still, they're a gigantic pain in the ass, but you're right. I mean, it's our two Democrats, not Democrats.
It's Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema are the two right now that just, I don't know. We need to work on a bipartisan deal. No, kiss my ass. We don't need a bipartisan deal.
What about the deficit, blah, 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 which is Republican talking points.
It's a way to talk bullshit just to keep the conversation going on. As long as we're talking about something, well, we're working on that. No, we're not. We're kicking the can down the road. We're stalling for time.
Do your damn job, get in there and vote and shut the fuck up.
You can't tell me that at 28% corporate tax rate, you're not going to run any corporations out of business, all right?
No.
It's still a very competitive rate for corporations. And as far as this damn tax code goes, you can't shovel any shit up my ass. The tax code is not written for me. There's nothing in the damn thing that benefits my ass barely. Our tax code was written to keep rich people rich. And until we deal with that,
You know what I heard the turtle say today?
Huh?
I heard the turtle say today on Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace that now he's telling people that Biden's tax cuts are actually going to tax us and actually going to give the rich a tax break.
Yeah, that's the new talking point.
Yeah, that's bullshit,
it's
too.
It's the new Orwellian, yes.
It's,
reflecting much?
We have to, these are things that we have to deal with, baby. And we're the responsible party that has to. We're the ones that always has to.
And anyone who's been paying any attention for the last, 15 years at least, how could you possibly take anything that comes out of the turtle's mouth with any with any truth or for
you can't. And I would go beyond Mitch McConnell. I can't trust a single Republican to do the right thing anymore.
Yeah, Cruz, come on.
Yeah, Marco Rubio.
Thing. Every time Democrats get into office, it's a deficit. Watch out for the deficit. See the deficit. Yeah. But when they go, there's no problem with the deficit.
Right now they're threatening to hold back on raising the debt ceiling. Now, mind you, raising the debt ceiling is not about money we want to spend in the future. Raising the debt ceiling is to pay for what we've already spent. We've already spent these. We've made these expenditures. Now it's time to pay for them. Well, we ain't got the money.
Exactly.
Well, you got to raise the debt ceiling. Well, we're not going to do that. The Republicans only do that when it's Democrats in charge. Any other time, the Republicans raise the debt ceiling in a heartbeat because they're the ones stealing the freaking money. And then when they leave office, they say, well, I don't want to do that. And the result of that would be shutting down this government. And again, the Republicans will do whatever they can to hurt this country so they can point at how terrible things are and go, look, the Democrats are screwing everything up. No.
Valladolid, do you know a little bit of history? Do you know who first formulated that strategy? It's called the two Santa Claus theory. And there was a Republican strategist way back, like maybe around Reagan, when he first, and he was like, the Democrats are always viewed as the Santa Claus. They gave Medicare, they gave Medicaid, they're the party of Social Security, this and that. We need to come up with our own Santa Claus so we could shoot their fucking Santa Claus, and our Santa Claus is going to be tax cuts.
Our Santa Claus, yes. We could, Lord.
Yeah.
We got to get a handle on this shit, people. We really do. We really do. Anyway, let me thank real quick Jay Blinn, who came in with $2 just to ask me, where's Aussie Dave? Aussie Dave, if you're out there, buddy. Thank you, Jay Blinn. It's time to check in, buddy. We miss you. I'm going to have to track him down. I'm going to have to
Last
make
time I
sure
heard
he's
he was
okay.
in the hospital, John.
Oh, don't say that. I was supposed to check on him. I will. I need to reach out and make sure he's okay, because we miss him. We want that international outside.
Yeah, you know
view.
what?
What?
If we have a government shutdown because of the debt ceiling, well, you know what? What people seem to forget is there was more government shutdowns under Trump than any president in history.
Government shutdowns have always been used as a tool, as a weapon, by politicians who seek to get their way, and they're willing to hurt
when
this country.
Cruz
to
was
do it.
reading, John, was that when Cruz was reading Green Eggs and
Green
Ham?
Eggs and Ham.
Didn't he do that? Yep.
Yeah.
And how many billions of dollars in debt did that cost us?
Oh Lord.
Too much.
12 billion is the number I heard. 12 trillion is the name.
No, just the interest. I'm just saying the interest.
Oh, okay, the interest.
That he accrued because the government was shut down for how many days? That was 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, no, I misunderstood.
But I think it was like $100 billion or something like that.
Probably pretty much money to
like
shut
smoke.
the government down. Tell everybody to go home.
Yeah.
And nothing gets done.
Yeah, Dylan, in 2018 alone, we had over 5 government shutdowns under Trump in 2018.
I don't recall them, but damn.
I do remember a lot. Yeah.
It's
sad
so
when it's
much
used as-
together.
What's it?
You got ding dong.
I did indeed, because Keith Beale came in with $10 donation and said, disappointed in the Democrats. We need to tend to our house.
Well, there's 2.
Thank you, Keith and Kathy. Huh?
There's 2. There's 2 we got to deal with, and I don't know how you deal with them. I mean,
Well, normally I would say that we make them irrelevant, but that's going to take until 22, and we don't have that time. You know, that's what the game is that Manchin is playing right now. That he's got to make it till.
He's running the clock.
Yeah, he's running out the clock. We just keep stalling it and
what's
stalling.
the rush? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, yes, exactly. We need to take a pause. Yeah, no, we don't need to take a pause. You need to sit down and shut the shit up. How's that? How about vote with your party? That would be an interesting thing to do.
Somebody needs to bake that man a crow pie and watch him eat it.
Well, he's due a few crow pies. But, right now, they keep trying to work on him, trying to find out, okay, Joe, what's the number? What number will you accept? And
I don't think any number he would accept.
It's not. It's not. He's going to keep the conversation going, because that's what his in my book, that's what his Republican handlers have told him to do, is just keep the conversation going, mull it around.
Well,
always keep
John,
something going.
Slap him upside the head.
Yeah, shit.
Hey, John,
There you
can we
go,
do it like they just tried to do in California for Newsom? Can we do a recall election for Manchin?
If we only could. If we only
That would
could.
be a Robin question in West Virginia.
If we could put up. Actually, I'm not fond of recall elections at all.
No,
you elect somebody, you ought to. I'm sorry, you stuck with him for 4 years or however long your governor sticks around. That's what you voted for him. Suck it up. I just, it's like doing a mulligan on an election. Well, hell, that's the case. Just have election every time you turn around. Huh?
But I mean, it seems like recall is the only way we're going to get rid of Manchin.
Well, the only way we're going to get rid of Joe Manchin, unless he gets defeated in his own state, which is highly unlikely, is to make him irrelevant. We need to take better control of the Senate. We need to pick up at least another 2 or 3 houses seats.
Yeah, there's a lot of seats up.
Yes.
Into a Republican. Yeah, a lot of people are retiring. Yeah. So this is the chance. The chance is there in our grasp.
Retiring shit, they're dying right and left.
Yeah, those that ain't dying ain't running. So many of them, and the only ones that really are they're solid in their position. They ain't got to worry about it. Let me thank David Jurgen Pedersen. Thank you very much, sir. Came in with a $5 donation. We appreciate it, David. Thank you very much. So much work to do, baby, and so much to be concerned about. I want to thank everybody.
How angry my aunt and uncle in San Francisco are that their tax money has been squandered? I can't believe the California taxpayer has to flip that bill. That's atrocious.
It costs the state of California a lot of money.
The National Committee should have to pay that fucking bill
for that recall election. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions.
$275 million.
That's just sad. For something that did not have to happen. That's a waste of fucking money. But we don't have to look far to find wasting money in this country, baby.
Sparky's money too, right?
Yes, Sparky's money.
They just flushed it all down the fucking toilet.
Yes, David's money. Yes.
There's somebody down there that I don't think's been on the show. Too close to home.
Travis is over. I don't see the board. Has somebody got their hand up down there?
They do, but we are about to end the show. I mean, I could bring him in for. I can't tell who that is. I can't read the screen from here, but.
I'll bring him in.
It says too close to home.
Well, they're too close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with us? Too close to home? No.
You gotta click that green bar across the top of your screen.
Yeah, if we invite you, you have to accept. So,
at the top of your screen in the middle.
Yeah, green. There's a green button, green bar. Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
She is.
Too close to home. Welcome to the room. Are you there?
Hey, John.
Well, too close to home. You're not coming through.
You're not muted.
I don't know what's going on.
Might have trouble with their microphone. Who knows? Well, we're always open to have somebody come in the room. We're glad you're here. If you can hear us. But you caught us right coming out the door, so we're gonna kind of wrap it up. Too close to home. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Keith had a question. John, Keith had a question.
Yes, Keith.
Yes, my question is, what did you think about that Republican that's not gonna run? He's gonna not. He
Anthony.
Because he didn't like this part. Yeah.
Anthony Gonzalez. He's up in Ohio.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's one of the. He's one of the ones that voted to impeach Donnie on the January 6th insurrection, and Donnie tweeted out one down, 9 to go, for the 10 that voted against him. My personal view, he's a coward.
Parties and he's screwed either way.
Don't sit there and tell me, well, the party isn't what it used to be. Well, get in there and remind them every freaking day. Don't get your ass out and go whine somewhere about, oh, well, it's not the party it used to be. Get in there and make it what it should be. That's the problem here. That's what I see is these cowardly freaking Republicans who can't stand up to Donnie Boy. Are you shitting me? It's not that difficult to do. He's an asshole who lies constantly. Point out a lie, anyone. They pick thousands of them. Freak, you're embarrassing yourselves.
Party, just switch over. If he wants to leave the party, switch to Democrat and vote with the Democrats the rest of the remainder.
You do that, but don't sit there and tell me it's the party that changed. You're in the party. I've said that about the Democrats too. Don't bitch about what the Democrats are doing unless you want to jump in there and make it right. Do it. Be a part of it. I've said that about Democrats before. Get your ass in there. Don't get out. Oh, they're not my kind of people. Get you in there and you state your case, baby. Change minds. That's why you're there. That's why you were elected congressman or senators, because you were a leader. Well, get your ass up there and lead. Don't stand in the background muddling your feet around, looking at your feet going, well, I can't do nothing because Donnie's up there going to slap me. Get up there and slap him back. That's what you do. Anyway, I'm very disappointed.
And John, you go back to 2016, right? And you had all the so-called Democrats that refused to vote for Hillary because she was insufficiently pure.
Yes.
So then they go for vote for Jill Stein or the Libertarian or stay home.
Yeah.
And then look what happened.
You know, because
Look what
they made a statement. Yeah, the statement was, "You're a dumbass." That was the statement I heard. You can
Then
go
we
out
got
and vote
almost
for those reasons. You're a
700,000
dumbass.
people dead. Yeah, of a treatable disease.
Yes, dumbitis.
That guy,
Yes, Keith.
that guy. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Keith.
That guy, that Republican that's quitting in Ohio.
Yes, sir.
He probably would have been one to stay, but his family was being threatened. He's got little kids.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, that is true. And there are a lot of Republicans across the country who have faced the same thing.
I didn't know that.
Yes, look at Ratzenberger down in Georgia. He's had death threats against his family.
Right.
From their own side. Yes, you have to have sympathy for them because yes, you know, they are getting violent threats against them and their family. Is it worth it? Well, that's a personal thing. You're going to have to decide. It's just sad for anybody to sit there and watch these people go down the tubes because they're afraid of one man. Are you
John, that's
shitting
happening in
me?
local school boards across the whole country.
Yes.
They're all getting their lives threatened.
Yeah.
We're working on the school board for a volunteer job that doesn't pay anything at all.
And yet you'll get attacked by your fellow citizens for wearing a mask. Are you shitting
John?
me? Huh?
Score update.
Okay, score update, then we're going to have to run. What?
21-14 Chiefs, 51 seconds to halftime.
Well, there you go. Chiefs are doing good tonight. Well, congratulations, Ben. I know you're a Chiefs fan, baby. Good deal.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up for this evening. I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining in the conversation. Everybody on our YouTube family, our Facebook family, you are the real conversation. You're the real show out there. I appreciate it so much when you all are so active in the chat. Anyway, I want to thank Mitch and Julie Goldstein for coming by. Or Mitch, and tell Julie hi for us. Thank you for coming by, Mitch. We appreciate it anytime you come by. And anyway, let me go down and see if I can see over there. Sparky Dunk. Thank you, brother. Always appreciate you coming by.
You bet.
All right. Take care of yourself, buddy. Enjoy the game. And Chris.
I'm wandering around a lot.
There you go.
Thanks, John. Yeah, always great. I'm glad you started late because I got home late. So.
We planned it that way, buddy.
Oh, Bears.
Yes.
Congratulations to the Niners. Congratulations to the Broncos. And the Chiefs look like they're going to roll on.
And the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys. I got to take it. I got to beg for
The
them.
Steelers. Yeah.
If your team won, congratulations. If your team lost,
Steelers didn't win.
They didn't win.
They lost?
Uh-oh, Nana.
Yeah.
Nana Lovely's not happy.
You know what? Steelers Raiders today. That would have helped the Chiefs and Broncos out.
Anybody know how the Seahawks are doing?
That's a great question.
They lost?
Oh, they lost too? Holy shit. They
Boy,
did.
howdy.
Wow.
Tennessee 35.
I miss sports ball. I do. I should be sitting on in front of a TV watching.
Went to
Anyway.
overtime.
Overtime.
Hey, John.
Yes, Keith.
Wow.
Good night, buddy.
Keith, thank you so much for coming by and visiting with us. We appreciate it so much. Kathy, thank you so much, darling, for coming by. We appreciate y'all so much.
Bye.
All right. And TW.
Yep.
Thank you for coming by. Take care of Mork. Did he catch any flies, by the way? Any?
He caught a few.
There you
caught
go.
a few,
It's
actually.
on the job,
Oh,
baby.
good for him.
Good for him. Anyway.
You need to do a little. You need to have a little bell, like when John gets a contribution.
Yeah.
He's got the little bell that rings. You need to do that every time Mork catches a fly.
Mork gets a fly. Ding.
Yeah.
Put a little stamp on the side of him, a little fly. England, like they did World War II airplanes.
Like
Anyway.
one flag down, two flag down. Like
There
they
you
used to
go.
put on the old moonshine commercials.
There you go. Anyway, thank you, TW. And Ben Stroud, thank you very much, brother, for coming by and keeping us updated on the scores. We appreciate it tremendously.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
And Velda Lee, our mother hen. Thank you, dear, for coming by and joining us.
I'm always grateful to be able to be here.
The pleasure is all ours, dear.
I like hearing her voice. I haven't heard her voice
It's a calming
in so
voice.
long.
That's right. We're a very diverse family here. I love it. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this family. I don't need to tell you, go get a shot. You should have had your shot by now. But the Delta's still out there, so stay away from people. Yeah, you don't know them. Stay the hell away from them. Anyway, we'll be back here again on Tuesday for another Blue Dot family meeting. Mondays are my days off now, so I'm going to enjoy it tomorrow. I don't have to get up in the morning, so good deal. First day in a while that I'll be able to sleep in. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, we'll be back here Tuesday for another Blue Dot family meeting, and then we'll slide right into Hump Day. Next thing you know, Thursday's there, we're having a party, and then the Beer and Bud Friday pops up, and we'll have so much entertainment this week to talk about, I'm sure. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself. Try to put a smile on your heart. Try to put a smile on somebody else's face. It always makes your day better. Y'all say good night to everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
And have a good one.
And have a good one, Velda says. So y'all take care. And we'll see y'all later.
And people, stay away from nasty people.
Stay the hell away from nasty-ass people. That's right, Ben. See some nasty-ass people coming your way? Get on the other side of the road. Let them have it. Stay away from them.